Hello, YouTuber Woobers. It's my bad hair day. um, it's an interesting topic today on SOTU Tuesday. Um, be worth listening to it a couple of times, I think. Um, One of the things that strikes me about the conversation is about uh, what does peace mean to you? And the reason why we choose the phrase peace with enough for all or creating peace with enough for all is because if you ask 10 people in a room what they think the definition of peace is, you're going to get 10 different explanations because everybody kind of has their own scheme of what peace is all about. So we come up with this phrase of peace with enough for all because if people have usually a lot of these battles and fights and uh, violence, excuse me, of these conflicts are usually from people who feel that they don't have enough in their life, that they don't have enough food, or they don't have enough TVs, or they don't have enough phones, or they don't have enough land, or they don't have their survival needs met. This or that. It's usually over land and food and shelter. You go down to the basics, and people are usually what um, people are threatened from other things. There's religion, there's lots of things. So we come up with this phrase of peaceful enough for all, and at least that gives a starting point of meeting the 5 to 6 basic needs: food, water, shelter, education, healthcare, clothing, those kind of things. If people at least have those things, most people are kind of content with their life. Most people, we have that urge from the soul of the universe or the soul or our souls to be more than what we are. So, I've like for example, a lot of people that are subscribed to me are gardeners, and we're always thinking about how we can make our garden grow all that much better for the next year. And we're always willing to come up with ideas of creativity in our lives, regardless of whether it's knitting a sweater or growing a garden or doing something in the house or playing with the kids. I mean, we always are urged to be more. And if we don't have to think about our basic needs, that our neighbor has all their needs met, but I don't. So I'm going to fight with my neighbor to take away from them. And that can happen from house to house, or it can happen from town to town, or state to state, or country to country. Region to region. It's just kind of the way when you look over the wars. There's usually it's over ridiculous basic reasons. So that is the reason why we have this peace with enough for all phrase, that if we can at least meet the basic needs, then we can come to terms of working on other things, whether it's religion or um, jealousy, I don't know, um, different things like that, or dictators that choose to harm their people. So as we know in the news today, there was somebody, country that supposedly used chemical weapons on their people. Why would they do that? I don't know. They want to use that on another country, and they're going to use their own people as a test subject, and maybe it didn't even happen. Maybe it was just rumor. But, you know, peaceful enough for all just gives a basis to start with, and it becomes a common goal where people can get excited about that part. Community gardens, for example, gets people into the point of providing food for each other. So many different ideas. Bowling league. You know, common things that people enjoy together and then work it out from there. But a lot of interesting things in the SOTU Tuesday this week. Give it a listen. It's kind of pulled some things together from previous weeks. And then, of course, pushing the envelope on things in the future. So, ta-ta, ta-ta.